Okay, so I have a couple of questions. One of them is I've already reached the max rank in that game already, and
Hang on one second. Is there a chance, can we turn that mic up a little bit? Because we can't really hear him.
I'll just get closer.
Oh,
okay.
there you go. Oh, perfect.
My gamer tag is Blood of Ganon, and I was the very few inheritors who consistently played that game, consistently called the No Life.
Yeah!
And I've taken every single Halo challenge you guys thrown at us, and also what Bungie also gave to us, and completed all of them. So the idea of trying to run through the mission just with pistol, can you guys add that as kind of a what was it, the challenge for Halo Waypoint for like your stats, something like more difficult? I mean,
You're asking in the anniversary game?
Yeah, like running the show was hard for Halo Wars. Don't get me wrong, that was a good challenge. I liked it, but I haven't seen any other good challenges like that at all.
Yeah.
I've done the mythic challenges already. Sorry, all by myself.
So first of all, I'm hearing two parts to this. One is that you need some harder challenges.
I need some more.
So right off the bat, I can tell you that you will be able to create some really impossible challenges for yourself and put them with some of your friends with the new custom challenges. That right there is going to help you out. Part one. Part two, we'll take the feedback about the daily and weekly and maybe sprinkle a few daily that are harder. You know, we have a new set of folks that started that are going to be looking at that and at the playlist hoppers and all these things. Lastly, so unfortunately, the anniversary game itself doesn't have the super complex stats pipeline that Reach does, right? So we wouldn't be able to track honestly that specific thing like that you ran. That being said, we could probably do things in Reach and in the future that would be equivalent difficulty. So it's a great question, and we'll definitely take that and think about it.
Thanks for the feedback.
One quick thing is, do you remember how there was Halo 2 PC achievements? Is there any way you could also put those in there somehow? Those were awesome.
You mean for career or?
Yeah, well, just put them in the career just to kind of add them to the milestone to add more, to kind of give us more for the people who are dedicated, who play every Halo game. You know,
we'll totally take a look at that.
Okay.
Yeah,
the Halo 2
Thanks for
PC
the
achievements are
feedback.
actually a little bit harder than the Halo 3 ones.
Cool.
The
Yeah,
Halo,
we'll
the Halo 2
definitely take a
PC
look at
challenges
it. We're definitely trying to make, our goal long term is to have Waypoint be really the central hub of how you integrate with the Halo universe. And so the more and more games, I think you guys, those of you who are Halo Wars fans, saw that we actually sort of resuscitated it, brought it back from the dead, kept it going. We did that by bringing it into our data center and all that. So we'll continue to do those kind of things, and we'll bring in more and more of this kind of stuff. So that kind of feedback's great.
Okay, thank you so much.
Before you go, you should say your gamer tag.
Yeah, leave your
one
gamer
more
tag,
time.
please.
Blood of Ganon.
Okay, did you guys hear that? So if the challenges all of a sudden become super hard and you can't finish them, this guy right here, totally his fault.
You don't like
Direct
Lasso,
all
you better start
feedback
hating
straight
me,
to
'cause I
him.
like it.
Thank you. Hi, Tex.
Hello. Hi, I'm Green Team Tex, part of griffballhub.com. I actually have three questions. First off, for the player card, it's a really cool concept, but is there a possible way we can change up maybe the weapon to a hammer or our most killed weapon? That way it adds a little versatility to your,
Sorry, the question is, can you change what?
your weapon on your player card, maybe
Oh,
the
I
weapon
see.
you killed most with, like a
That
hammer.
would be awesome.
It's an awesome idea, and as we evolve the concept of the player card next year, one of the challenges with your Spartan is that image of the Spartan is rendered very automatically, and there's not a lot of customization today. On the website today, we do show your favorite weapon by itself, and that concept will continue to be there. But yes, it's a great point that we'll think about as we evolve that.
That's good feedback.
And then second, well, I have two more questions. One, the last one's real quick. One's the stats. I know y'all probably can answer a lot, but maybe could y'all get bomb stops for Griffball back? Because we had it in Halo 3, but we don't have it in Reach. There's no bomb stops medal.
Oh, they want bomb stats.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
When you kill the carrier, you get-
objective-based
Yeah.
stats.
Yeah.
But that's another investment area that we want to do next year, because today the stats pipeline only gives us it gives us little data when it comes to objective-based games, and so we're going to make some investments in that. So unfortunately, I can't say that, this fall you'll get it all, but we're definitely interested in that.
And lastly, will we be able to see Mr. Chief on Waypoint?
Mr. Chief on Waypoint.
Yeah.
It's a Jessica question.
We had that gallery, and I don't know if you saw,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we have a special Mr. Chief here
Oh, I
just
did.
for Fest that he has plans. He has charitable plans, I believe, in the future. That's one of the things we didn't tell you about, because those of you that are Mr. Chief fans, that's quite the treat. So while he is not up on Waypoint, he is here for your enjoyment. Did he get a bag? Tex.
Don't forget your bag, man. We'll give it away to charity if you don't take it.
Do we have another Griffball person? I see.
Yes,
Graham.
ma'am. I'm Shampoo Dragon from Griffball Hub again.
I know you,
I've
but I don't
been
think
around
we've
a little
met.
bit. Now, you guys are saying you're going to bring in more stats to the website and to the phone, but is there any way we get stats on the console version of Waypoint?
You know you got stats on console right now, right?
More like.
Oh, you want more stats?
Yeah, like the full game, like kind of like the website.
You do have today. You do have a game history on console in the current version, and you get some game details for that. Obviously, there's restrictions in terms of screen space and the UI. You know, you're using the gamepad, and there's also the amount of investment to do all of the stuff we do on the web is a little too much. However, are there specific areas that you would really like on the console?
You know, I just like every so often looking at a game and looking at the random stats, like the average kill distance and
right.
just random things, and like I'll pick something for a day.
Right.
And
The web is a great tool for doing detailed analysis of statistical issues.
Yeah.
I figured as much, but thought I'd ask.
If there's key stats that you feel like, I always look at this and I really wish it was there, come see us afterwards, let us know what they are.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right on.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, two questions, one sort of short term and one long term. In the new console version of Waypoint, will there be new avatar goodies to unlock? That's the short term.
I have no comment.
Okay, sounds good. And long term, I don't know if you guys remember, but when the last Splinter Cell game came out, Ubisoft ran a really cool web service where you could sort of fill out a psychological and gamer profile, and it would match you up with other people to play co-op. And also they had kind of like a mentoring system where you could teach people how to play, almost. Are there any long-term thoughts in the Halo universe to bring that kind of functionality to the service, where based on how I play and what kind of games I play, it could kind of match me out with people that have similar play styles that I could co-op with, play campaign and things like that?
I understand exactly what you're saying. So we're currently working on trying to bring Cortana 50 years back into, or 550 years back into the past and plug her into our data center. Unfortunately, that's not working out so well. But we are very much looking at, let's call them dumb AI sort of ways of making that matchmaking experience a little bit better, you know, as a future investment for future games. Reach is what it is. It's going to be that way for a while. We're definitely thinking about that kind of thing because I mean, we want folks to help each other out. We want to create those mentoring relationships. We've totally done a lot of thinking about that, and we think it would make Halo a more fun and inviting place to play and to learn to become a better gamer. We just don't have any concrete plan at this point where I could say, yeah, we're going to build it exactly this way. We're still trying to figure out how to build the smarts and what are the right levers to kind of use to make the machine work.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Hi. I was actually wondering, I'm the type of person that's much more interested in just looking at stats, and it sounds like, 30 other people here are. With the refresh, how do you plan on trying to address issues with, I guess, generating more interest in other areas such as like community?
I'm having a little trouble hearing you, buddy. Did anyone catch that?
I didn't quite. Can you get a little closer?
A little closer.
Sure. All right, so how do you guys plan on addressing issues with the refresh in trying to generate more interest in different areas? Because a lot of people seem interested in stats and not so much community or other portions.
Okay, so if I'm listening to your question right, stats is cool and you guys are doing a bunch of work there, but there's other areas like community, fiction, and things like that you'd like to see us dive deeper to sort of bring people more into the well-roundedness of the franchise?
I mean, the layout that you guys showed us looks like stats is the priority right there. It's much larger than everything else that you could potentially click on.
So one thing that wasn't obvious in what CJ showed is that when you actually come to the site at first, you get a similar 5-panel Wonderwall board similar to get today. If you decide you want to go into the stats view, then that view changes and it gets to be more specific to stats. But as a general rule, the first thing you see is kind of a broader, wider ranging view of the overall franchise. So it's more customizable to what you want to see, not just sort of dominated by a specific thing. One of the things we've been talking about, which is how do we give you a way, if you're just about stats and you want to be all about stats, how do I give you a way to just get right in and see that and nothing but that from the moment you connect, versus, hey, I'm all about fiction, I just mainly want to look at the fiction stuff, or hey, I'm really a community guy, I just want to participate in the community. So giving almost what I'll call shortcuts to get you into the right place at the way you want to be. So kind of look for some stuff like that as we go forward. Cool. Thanks for your question.
One other thing there is that we have made some, we're making some investments to tweak how we organize the content, specifically around the universe content, like the stuff that's fictional. And we're also making other investments, some this year, more even next year, around fiction and exposing the fiction through Waypoint and bringing more of the story into that environment. Cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
I wanted to let you know we have time for 2 or 3 more questions.
Hello, my name is Carlos, and this is a bit of a technical question. So, what is
Do me a favor, move right up to the mic.
Okay, my name is Carlos. This is a bit of a technical question. Which is the web development framework of running behind Halo Waypoint? My guess will be ASP.NET MVC. Is that it?
Haha, that just changed. So the new website's all ASP.NET MVC 2.0.
2.0. I'm running
Yeah,
2.0.
right on, huh? And then the entire data center itself, some of it's run on regular servers, which are using ASP.NET Web Services, and a lot of pieces of that code have been around for a long time, so it spans the gamut from ASP.NET 2.0 Web Services through more modern kind of architectures. And then some of the work that we're doing now is even going out and running its compute work out in the Azure cloud. So, ASP.NET 3.0 Web Services running up there, talking back to ASP.NET MVC2 web front end, that kind of fun stuff.
And one last question. Also, I noticed, you guys make like some of the most beautiful interfaces, and you guys use Silverlight. However, with Microsoft's recent push for jQuery, I was wondering if you guys were maybe going to make the version for non-Silverlight users a little bit more friendly and like start throwing all that magic. Will that happen in the future?
Oh, you're asking a developer tool question. Unfortunately, we can't really talk for the dev guys, but I would suffice it. I think it's fair to say that they're very aware that the web technologies are being used by developers, and they're working on making that easier for you guys, but that would be up to them to talk about.
Well, anyways, thank you guys. The site is awesome.
Our web producer, Justin, is hiding around here somewhere, so you might be able to accost him.
I just got one question real quick. Are you doing any special Reach Armor unlocks for Anniversary?
I actually don't know.
No comment.
I can neither confirm nor deny that there's any such thing as a Reach Armor lock in Anniversary.
Yeah.
If you're curious about the Reach stuff, this morning on the forums and also on the Anniversary panel, we released the specifics of the title update. So look to that for the information that you're looking for.
Thanks so much. This has been awesome.
That is it. We are out of here.
We are going to, we'll be here
Thanks
for a few
for
minutes, kind of hanging out if you guys want to chat with us. Halo Waypoint is our Twitter. If you want to follow me, Doug Hebenthal, you have to look up my spelling or ask me. But I'm Doug Hebenthal on Twitter. And keep using Waypoint. Give us feedback. We're always doing updates and changes and looking for fan feedback of what we want to do. And the forum is a great place. BS Angel's a direct line into our team. We're key partners and we work together all the time. So thanks a lot and have a great show.
Thank you.